Hello and welcome to the Angels and Spirits show with me, Ray Caroline Cownan, and my colleague
Graham Williamson, Reverend, living in Florida. Really sunny, beautiful weather day, as typical in Florida, USA. I'm here as the medium, intuitive evidential mediumship, working with Ray and her angel cards, and we have a blast. And I'll leave it up to the boss.
we do indeed, and that's better. I lost my sound then. Anyway, I did that, and look, Graham's back clear as a picture now.
Oh, I was hiding, was I?
You was hiding a little bit, yes, just a teensy wincy bit.
Yeah, this is a blank expression.
Of course. So, this show is for you to ask any questions that you want. Well, when I say ask any questions, you say hello and say, could I have a reading? And Graham and I will do a reading for you. So whilst Graham's doing a little bit of chatting, I'm just going to have a quick, I'm just going to share this.
Yeah. Hi, Tanya. How's it going, girl? Welcome to the room, and Andy. Oh, we're having a blast here today. Did you see
Didn't you want to say something to Andy?
Oh, yeah. Two things. Andy, it's all your fault. I actually did exceedingly well at Port St. Lucie. Things have changed. I'm now as subtle as a brick. It's quiet through plate glass window. I'm hyper all the time. And thank you for that message that you gave me all those weeks ago. And I hope everybody saw the harvest full moon eclipse last night. I think there might still be a residue of it this morning, but well, for you guys in England, it's 7 o'clock at night. So all you're going to get is the full moon. I took some pictures of that. I was quite pleased with them. Oh. Hi, Andy. Hey, Mel. Are you all sorted out there, boss?
Nearly, and I just had to redo the headphones because they were out of sync, but we are nearly ready to go. Ta-da.
I think Andy's must be on some happy pills. He's put, can this lovable person have a reading, please?
Oh, that's so sweet. Of course.
Andy, of course you can have a reading. You've got the New York Times, Sun. Well, or any book of your choice, pal.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, I think Andy is first, isn't he?
Yes,
so,
yes.
Graham, I will let you go first because my headphones are still playing up. So.
Okay. Well, as I say, welcome to everybody. Well, the first thing I'm going to is I know I'm in sunny Florida, but I'm getting a bit of hay fever type nasally stuff. So allergies, if that makes sense to you, be careful going outside or whether you're dusting or cleaning, whatever you do, is watch out for all the allergies that you have. Good boy. I'm not going to repeat what we always say to you, Andy, other than your style, your premise, the way you talk to people is fantastic. It's just that the self-doubt is still there. Stop doubting yourself. When you sit with your friends and that, you just blast it out and it works fantastic. As soon as it's a stranger, you're sort of a little bit reticent. That erodes away the more trust of self. And have you got your corner sorted out for where you just relax and meditate and set your intentions prior to doing your work with spirit or psychic work? Because getting into a routine is a safety mechanism for anybody working with spirit. and I know you're aware of that, but I'm also saying it for people just listening. When you are working with spirit, you must always, before you even start, set your parameters, set your goals, ask for guidance and protection, because this is how. Oh, wonderful! Oh, he's a busy little chappy. But as I say, it's this relaxation and trusting yourself more, and that'll come with the more you do, the more it happens. And I'll leave that with love and light, and I'll pass you over to Ray.
Yes, so Andy, you have got Archangel Raziel. Seek and you will find. Be a wise one. Aren't they beautiful colours? People know I love my rainbows. So what the angels are saying to you, Andy, is that you know, there's information that you need to help you move forward. So it's kind of like saying, find and tap into where that information is coming from, what that information is, because that'll take you to the next step to, be that font of knowledge, that wise one, to give the information that you need to give. But there's something you still need to find. So go within and look for it, because it's there waiting for you. So I hope that makes sense to you. And that. So who do we have next, Susie? Okie doke. So we have Mel next. Hi, Mel. Let's see what the angels want to say to you. So what does Mel need to know?
Huh?
Okay, so Mel, you have got Archangel Bokpi. It is time to fly. Listen to your intuition. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you is that it really is time for you to get out there and spread your wings and start sharing your message out into the world. Tap into your intuition, start using your intuition more now. It's trying to give you guidance. So really sit down and listen to it. Go deep within to get that guidance that you need to take you on that step forward, so that you can actually go out and be doing the things that you need to do for your highest good at this moment in time and for the highest good of others around. And on that note, I will pass you over to Graham.
Thanks, Ray. Hey, Mel. As soon as I was looking at your name, I felt like my grip isn't as strong as it used to be. You've probably been using your hands too much, holding things, or it's metaphorical for holding on to things that need to be let go. Whichever way, be aware of your energy and to understand we're all spirits having a human experience. And even though some of those experiences you wouldn't wish them on anybody. But I've got something flying around here.
Oh,
it's understanding that. Okay, spirit. It took me off at a tangent now. What was I saying?
Don't know, but something came in to fly around. Hands.
Oh, that's it. Thank you.
Holding on too tight and not letting go.
That's it. Yeah. That's the trouble when something distracts me materially. My brain goes off. I forget what I'm doing. But right, the whole point I was trying to make earlier is the emotional side that you're holding on to. Yes, it's important to you, but look at it in this way. You've passed through it. It's not the detrimental thing that you thought it was going to be. It's almost like changing your room round to be more comfortable, changing your habits, changing your diet. Because, all due respect, we're all getting a day older. And we're not going to get any younger. I'm 21 and a bit, and I've stayed that way for a very long time. And I enjoy being 21 and a bit. But it's the attitude, as I said to Ray before the show, the positive has to outweigh the negative, but in balance. Because everybody goes down with the negative and the positive is up here. You've got to go whoop and bring them back to level. So even though this only moves a little bit, this has got to go a long way up. Because everybody jumps in the negative aspect and say, oh, but you don't understand. Trust your heart, trust your guts, and you'll be a lot better off. And I feel my hands feeling a lot better now, so it was more metaphorical. And I hope that makes sense for you, Mel. Keep in touch, let us know how it goes. And thank you.
Oh, and Andy says that he's 21 next month as well.
I thought Andy was dyslexic. Oh,
Graham.
Can Susie put Sandy on for the next one after Tinita?
Yep. Did you get that, Susie?
Sandy?
Yep. So I think we've got Tanita next, and then we'll have Sandy. Yep. So do you want to go first with Tanita, Graham?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Hey, Tinita. Tinita, the nickname your loved one has for you, I don't know how to say it. I'm no good at names. I've been proven all my life. But he was a bit of a joker. And he said, how many times have you got to stimulate your memory of I'm still here? Why are you missing that point? Because everybody, when they lose a loved one, only thinks about those that have passed. But most people are not aware that the reason why you're thinking of them is because they're stimulating that memory of them being around. And as soon as you say, oh, that's where you're hiding. Oh, what do you want? Can I help you? Talk to them, because they're trying to communicate through to you. But you have to speak it to make the connection more stronger. Ty, do you understand? I'm going to call you Ty. I do apologize. Do you understand about getting fit and exercising more? This guy's got a bit of a sense of humor. I'm just passing it on in a good way, in a positive way. It's all about enjoying life. Stop thinking, oh, I'm gone. I haven't left you emotionally and in your heart. Oh, do you still play games? That's what he's asking. Do you still play games? Don't stop enjoying life. And I'll pass you over to Ray, and thanks for coming in.
Okay, so Tanita, you have got Archangel Muriel. Trust your own wisdom. Have faith in your psychic impressions. Okay, so what the angels are saying for you is that have trust with the messages you actually get from spirit, with the messages that come in the form of feathers or butterflies, because they are messages from the other side that you need to pay attention to. You know, use your own wisdom, your own judgment in that, but start using your psychic ability. Start trusting in whatever you hear is there, it is true. You just need to go within a little bit more, and you'll be able to hear messages and get the impression, as I said, when things appear, it'll be like, oh, that's so and so. Oh, that's somebody else. So start doing that, and you'll be amazed at what comes out of it. So I hope that makes sense to you.
Yeah, and you've got to say the words, not think the words. Thinking doesn't do it.
Yeah. And obviously look out for what things are out there. So next we have Sandy. So I'll go first.
You can read it.
Huh? Read what? Hello.
Hi, Sandy. So what does Sandy need to know for a high? Oh, okay. We'll go with that one then, shall we?
Oh.
So Sandy, you got Archangel Jules, align with the highest, go with the flow. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you at this moment is that you really need to stay and go into that higher perspective of things, to actually go into that that higher vibration. Because when you start doing that, things are going to flow so much easier. So stop fighting against the tide. Just go with the flow. Allow it to guide you along. You're not in control. You're not in control at the moment. The universe is in control. We're in the equinoxes now. So our control with the outer planets. So our control is very limited at the moment. So we have to trust the universe and go with the flow and allow it to take us where it wants to take us. And the best way of doing that is to stay in that higher vibration of unconditional love, of being at one with the universe and nature. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect.
I won't say anything.
What?
You know I know a lot.
As long as that makes sense, then that's absolutely fine.
In fact, it does make sense.
Thank you.
So what we
You're
were talking
welcome.
about earlier this morning, which is why I don't need to read, because what you did is put the lid on it.
Perfect. That's what we like. And Tanita says, thank you both. So who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so we have Margaret Bennett. So I'm going to let you go first, Graham.
Is that a Mackison or a Guinness?
I reckon it's going to be Guinness.
Dang it, long time since I've seen one of those. I've lived over here and I've not touched any alcohol for nearly 23 years. It's terrible. And for Andy, no. We have a fun thing. And this is for Margaret.
Mm-hmm. It is indeed.
Margaret, I'm very subtle. You're as stubborn as I am. It's like, how many more times do you need to be told, trust yourself? Please stop thinking, start saying what you need to say. And even with the emotional and family situations around you, I'm not saying anything's bad, it's just normal dynamics in family. You have to say, enough. I'm happy doing what I want to do. And if people say you're selfish, say, yes, I'm not selfless anymore. I hope that makes sense, but also you've got to watch out for your heart a bit. You've been doing too much. Now, I'm no doctor or anything. I'm not diagnosed with anything negative or anything like that. It's just that you've got to start looking after yourself more and start, as we said to somebody at the start of the show, a little bit more exercise and a little bit more on the health side. The word diet to me as a cook in the Navy does not mean to lose weight. Diet means controlled food and liquid intake. That's all it means. And being aware of it and taking time after eating, resting, before you suddenly get up. As soon as you finish your meal, you're up and doing stuff. Stop it. Let your food start to digest. I'm getting a small note from a parent, a mother. I'm not saying she's passed, but I'm getting the energy from your mother saying, I couldn't express myself the way I wanted to because of circumstances in her life. I've been brought up with a medium for a grandmother and a rescue medium from my mother, and all those kids were trained basic mediumship. I'm fortunate, raised similar the way angel cards. You see, if you trust your instincts, there's nothing that can stop you. You only stop yourself. You limit yourself. And being healthy has to come from your heart. Oh, I'm glad you do. And she said, where's hers? And it wasn't a pint. Where's hers? She's got a sense of humour, I know that. And do you still play with the dice? Is it crib? I've seen, I think, cribbage or something like that. But you said, keep playing with the dice, girl. And I'll pass you over to Ray. And thanks for coming in, Margaret. Love to see you.
Okay, and the card that came out was Archangel Raguel. Be fair in all situations, resolve your conflicts. Okay, so if there's anything that's confirmation of what Graham was saying, is that you have got the power to actually resolve any conflicts that are going on at this moment in time. You'll be able to look at it fairly, without making judgment on anyone or anyone within the situation. If you want, you can call in the angels to help you with if you need to speak, and they will give you the actual words to use. Archangel Gabriel is very, very good for that. But again, you can also call on Archangel Raguel for divine justice. So yes, you can resolve any conflicts that are going on at this moment in time to be fair to everyone involved. So go ahead and do it. And if you need help, just ask the angels. I hope that makes sense for you.
Hey, Margaret, you'll have to tell me if that's a stout or a beer.
Oh, no, she said it was the Guinness.
Well, thank God for that. And your mum's half a stout or half a beer.
And on that note, who do we have next, Susie?
There you go. Have a wee bevy every now and again.
We dram.
We done.
We dram, no. That was very, very bad. Michaela. Yes, you can have a card and a reading. So I'll do that. I'll do the card for you first. So what does Michaela need to know for a highest spirit at this moment in time? Okay. So, Michaela, you have got Archangel Raguel. Be fair in all situations, resolve your conflicts. So, again, the angels are saying that you are in a position now to actually resolve any conflicts that are going on in your life, whether that's with other people or whether that's internal conflicts that you're having with yourself. You will be able to be fair in these conflicts. You'll be able to see the wheat from the chaff. You'll be able to understand why these things have happened, but you can resolve these conflicts. You have the ability to do that, to be fair in the situation. And again, if you need any help, Archangel Raguel or Archangel Gabriel can really help that. And as I said, even if it's not outside conflicts and there's a conflict with yourself, the archangels can help you as well, because they can help you find that fairness within you. So I hope that makes sense, and I'll pass you over to Graham.
Thanks, Ray. Hey, Michaela. How much more qualifications are you going to go for before you actually start using your abilities? You see, unless you start trusting yourself. That card again, please, Ray. Resolve your conflict. Thank you. Kayla, you've been, like most people that are wanting to delve into psychic work and mediumship work, there's always that self-doubt. And that's because when people think about things, mentally, consciously think about things, it doesn't work. I didn't know I could pass an exam because I'd travelled so many times as a child. I didn't know what it was like to stay in one place for any length of time. And my education was okay. It wasn't brilliant until I came over to America and I found out, hey, my brain actually does work. You see, I stopped thinking about it and started doing, not trying, doing. And I see how you're standing there in the picture with those pictures behind you. And it's all about confirmation. But it can only come for when you start speaking it and doing it, not trying, doing. And you are far more capable than you think. Start using your abilities. You've got enough education. Now experience is what you need. I leave that with love and blessing to you. Thanks for coming in.
Okay, so who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so Sampath is next. Hi, Sampath. Good to see you again. I'll let Graham go first.
Hey, thank you, Ray. Hey, Sampath, welcome. Sampath, why, it seems to be the theme today, why is it that you doubt your spiritual awareness with others? You've been coming off and on for quite a while now into our room, and we really love your energy. And I'm saying that not just placating, it's just a simple fact your energy is very good. But because of other people, you're not using it in a constructive way. There's similar to what I said to, what was the name? Michaela. Every time that you get into a position and you think, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, an outside influencer comes in and says, oh, don't do that, because if you want to do what your heart leads you to do, what's the issue? Stop arguing with your heart. Stop arguing with your intellect. Intellect is great when you've got a maths problem or you're building or doing something. But when you listen to your heart, it's amazing what you can create. Your words, you've got enough intelligence, enough knowledge, enough good energy. Use it in a constructive way. And also, what happened to the colour that you used to like wearing? I'm just being told, this isn't, I know the picture was done by somebody else, but this isn't the real you. I can see more vibrant colours in your life. And it's not, pardon me for saying it, I'm saying it for myself as well. It isn't being weak, loving colours. It shows that you don't care what other people think about your colours. It's what you care about, your energy. And it's the energy that triggers in other people a connection. And the stronger you are with yourself, the stronger that connection can become. And Ray will explain it in more detail with a card. And thanks for coming in.
Archangel Dorenko, hone your psychic abilities, see through illusion.
I love him. I love him.
You know, what more can I add to Graham's message? You know, the angels are kind of like confirming with this. You know, they're saying you really need to hone your psychic abilities down now. You really need to start practicing. You need to start, if you need to do more study, you need to do more study, but you really need to start using your gifts and talents now. You know, that false wall that you've built in front of you, or that others have built in front of you, to say that you're not good enough, that's just an illusion. Okay, that is all that is. When you step forward and remove that veil, you'll be surprised at how amazing you are going to be. So take note of what the spirits have said, take note of what the angels have said, and hone your psychic abilities, break through that veil, because that is just an illusion that you cannot do anything. You have the ability to do it. So I hope that makes sense for you, Sampath. Friends, or something else to add?
Hold that card up again. And Sampath, look at this card. The way the angel's looking forward and all those things flying into the past. Let it go. And that's the closest Andy's going to get me to say it.
Let it go.
But the past is there as a foundation to be used to bolster the here and now. The more you do here and now, the better future you've got. All the best, Sampath. Thanks for coming in.
Beautiful. So who do we have next, Susie? Okay. So our next victim. Wow, you know, sometimes with Graham. Lavina.
I wonder what you mean by that comment there, pal.
Nothing whatsoever.
What?
Anyway, I'll go first.
Okay.
So, what does Lavina need to know for a highest good at this moment in time? What does Lavina need to know for a highest good at this moment in time? What does Lavina? Oh, okay.
I wonder which one that one is.
Archangel Raguel, prepare in all situations, resolve your conflicts. You just cannot make this up. Okay, so Lavina, again, you've got the ability and the chance now to resolve any conflicts that are going on in your life, whether personally, externally. This is your chance now to actually resolve those. Look at them with fairness and justice and no judgment. Maybe get an overview of it. But you need to resolve those conflicts, whether that's internal with you or external. It's important now. This is the third time this card's come out. So, it's saying to you, and it's saying to the collective energy now, we need to start resolving conflicts we have. We need to start working in peace and harmony with others. And you've got the ability to do that. So step forward and resolve those conflicts and know that you have the backing of the angels with you. And again, you can always call on Archangel Gabriel or Archangel Raguel to help you. And we'll see what Graham can put onto that.
Can you put up her name for me?
I can indeed.
Right. Thank you. Lavina, do you understand about neck issues? I don't know if it's posture or you did something to the back of your neck. You've got to be careful with your posture. I can see that you're sitting nicely on the chair, but I think the type of work that you're doing may cause you to have your head further forward than normal. Just be more aware of your posture, okay? I'm also getting your grandparents, and I've got to say a small child is coming through. Now, it's not your relative, it's somebody you knew when you were younger. But also one thing, why are you sitting on your bottom and not using your abilities? You were an avid talker when you were a child, and the friend that passed away, the young child as well, used to read each other. You always knew the moods and everything. And your grandparents are saying, oh my God, you got me doing it now. Hang on. Well, excuse me, folks. Nature calls.
It's catching even across the pond.
Yeah, we've got oak pollen here. The whole point I'm trying to make is your grandparents wanted you to uplift yourself more than you do. The job you're doing is not bad at all, but it's not what you have always wanted to do. you need to start working down, writing things down and working it out to sidestep into the role that you know you can do. Even though everybody's, no, you can't do this. No, 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 you shouldn't do that. What makes you happy is more important. And the money will come in when you actually settle down. As I say, now that I mentioned about the neck, I hope, because it's all gone now. Keep practicing the cards. I don't know what it means. I'm just saying it. Keep practicing the cards. Trust your instinct. And I'll leave that with love and blessing and let us know how it goes. Thank you.
Okay, and who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so we have got Eric is next, and Eric has also just messaged me, Graham, to ask whether you and I would like a card pulled for us to thank you for all the work we've done.
Hey, go for it.
Exactly. So, but before we do that, we'll do Eric's reading. So I'll let you go first, Graham.
Okay, thanks, Eric. I'm seeing you in a vehicle and you're traveling a lot. Stop planning every single little detail. Start trusting things will be provided. Also, I'm having to take my glasses off because I'm getting a discomfort on my sinuses here from what Eric's energy has given me. This isn't personal, this is from spirit. Get better glasses for traveling at night because you're getting a lot of sinus issues, is what I'm being told. You can see my bags under the eyes. I fully appreciate what you're going through. Oh, Ray, I think it's been told it needs to get a better deck of cards.
Okay.
Or a new method of reading the cards. It's something new about cards, whether it's method or the actual cards being changed. But Eric, okay, there's another little chap coming through saying thank you for being so sweet. Eric, do you understand about working in health related jobs like a nurse, care, social, something to do with healing? And you actually saw a child that was very ill, terminal, and you sat with this child and he's just saying thank you for being there. It's a while ago. I don't know any more than that, but I think this is one of the turning points in your growth to do spirit readings. But this young man wants to be a helper for you, if you so allow. Now, I've never done that one before, Ray.
No.
So I'll leave that with love and blessing to you, Ray. Eric? Thank you. Right.
Welcome. So Eric, you got two cards. One of the cards is Archangel Raguel. Be fair in all situations, resolve your conflicts. So there's definitely that collective energy out there at the moment. Yes, Eric, resolve any conflicts that you have with yourself or with others because they need to be resolved now. And when you start resolving those conflicts, they actually have the butterfly effect and they start moving on to the next person who then resolves their conflicts. And then they move on to the next person who resolves their conflicts. So again, call on the angels, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Gabriel, to help you with these resolving these conflicts that are going on either internally or externally around you. And the other card that came out was Seraphim, Seraphina. Be an ambassador for Earth, build your bridge to source. Okay, so, you know, on the back of what Graham's been saying, you know, what we know, You are an ambassador here on earth. You know, you need to get your message out there to people. You need to make sure you keep that bridge to the divine, to source, strengthened. And if this young person wants to come in and help you strengthen that bridge, then welcome them with open arms. And when that conflict is resolved, this will move forward much quicker for you. So I hope that makes sense for you, Eric. Please do obviously let us know. And I think Graham's got something else to add.
Eric, it doesn't mean that you actually went into a hospital. You could actually see somebody that's terminal in public. I had a similar situation with a guy who was a quadriplegic who came in with his family, and I actually tore a strip off him, and he ended up having to shop himself with somebody going around picking things off the shelf for 3 months before he passed away. But the connection I had with him gave him his dignity and pride back to him, even though he was quadriplegic. He was able to look after his family better because I kicked his posterior. And you did similar to this child. You gave him the enforcement of recognize them as a beautiful energy. And that's why he wants to say thank you and come back and say, I want to help you. So that makes sense to you. But thanks again, Eric.
Yeah. And who do we have next, Susie? Okay, we have Thelma Brown, who would like a reading. Hello, Thelma. I'll go first for you. So what does Thelma need to know for a highest good at this moment in time?
Different one?
Different one. Okay, so Thelma, you have Archangel Azrael. It's time to let go, prepare for change. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you is, it's time to say goodbye to what's been holding you back. It is now time for things to change in your life, for you to change, for you to fully step forward now. So let go of the old, let go of what's been holding you back from moving forward. You don't need it anymore. You know, we're coming up to the autumn equinox, which again is release and renewal. You know, let things go, let it go. And you will find that when you start letting things go, the change will come in. And if you don't release or let go, then the change is still going to come in, but it may not come in as easy as if you're prepared to let things go. If you still hold on, then change will be won't be as smooth as it could be if you're not prepared to let that go. So please be prepared to let go of whatever no longer serves you, is holding you back. For these new things are coming in for you, which will make your life so much better. And with that, I'll pass you over to Graham.
Thanks, Ray. 8 times you said let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
Thelma, welcome. I just want to say to you, you are a beautiful person, but you've hid that inner beauty away for a reason. It's to nurture. It is to be sure of yourself. The facade we all put in front of ourselves to protect ourselves from other people is only good if you realize you've got it in front of you. It's there as a protection. But there's a time sometimes to say, get out of the way. Having a barrier in mediumship on psychic work just doesn't work. It's too materially based. And do you understand the headaches, Thelma? Because I know it's like your mind's always going, and you think, but. No. Open your mouth. Well, close your eyes, open your mouth, and speak from your heart. The sooner you do that, the happier your life will be. I'm being told you need to start writing. Be more expressive in your wording. This is you. You think there's so many things going around in your head. You say, but what do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to... No. Need is more important than want. And you need to trust yourself. You need to enjoy your life your way, not anybody else's. Take that step back, and the card that Ray held up is beautiful for you. It wasn't the one we've had 3 or 4 times already. But look how the pillars of the wings are. It's all there for you. Open up. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you, and I'll leave that with love and blessing. Thanks for coming in, Thelma.
Yep, thank you, Thelma. And don't forget, if you'd like a reading, to say hello, I'd like a reading, or a reading, please, just so we have your permission for that. So who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so we've got Claudia. So I'll let you go first, Graham.
Somebody's been shopping. Yeah. Or is that a handbag?
I think that's a handbag.
Wow, it's a big one. It's like my school satchel, that was. Hi, Claudia, welcome. I pick on everybody in a good way. How many more tokens are you going to find of people that have passed, that have laid before you your footsteps around you, and even the music, the smells, the scents? Spirit's been trying to knock on your door a few times. You know a lot of people that have passed, and it's not necessarily work related, but it's the way you are with people. People feel comfortable with you when you actually have your feet planted on the ground, because you're a whirlwind. You're always going round. There's a lot of heart, emotional stress at the moment. I want to say it's time for your heart to slow down. It's time for you to settle with your stomach. Listen to your guts. And Ray likes to spot. Get to the beach and soak up the sun. Put your feet into that salt water and relax. Ground yourself, because you need grounding. You've been doing too much, which is why you've not been connecting to the spirit and psychic side as much as you know you could do. Stop practicing, start doing. Because I know Ray's card is going to cross the T's and dot the I's, but I'm also getting birds around you, like hawks, even a magpie, starlings. There's a lot of nature around you, and this is what you need to go back to ground yourself. I hope that makes sense, and Ray will be able to finish it off for me. Thanks for coming in.
Okay, so Claudia, you have got Archangel Azrael. It's time to let go, prepare for change. Okay, so the angels are saying to you is let go. Okay, prepare for the change that is coming in. Be ready to release, to let go, so that change can come in really smoothly for you. And if you notice on the card, yeah, get that closer, you've got the infinity symbol. Okay, so what they're saying for you is the change will actually be something that has been there in the past, whether it's this past or a previous lifetime, that change is going to happen. So you need to let things go now. You need to step off that treadmill of things repeating over and over again, so that the change that comes in will be easier and smoother for you. Okay, so yeah, let it go and prepare for the change that is coming in, because it's going to be absolutely amazing. And I will say to you, let it go, let it go. I feel good.
You are.
Oh, thank you, Claudia. So,
Where does she come from? I love that last name.
oh gosh, I do know, because I know Claudia. And I'm sorry, Claudia, I've forgotten.
You have to tell us if you don't mind. But it's like Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakian area.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
no.
who do we have next? Hungry.
I am up. I've got my cookies.
So, who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so we have Janeki. Hi, Janeki. Yes, you can have a reading. I'll go first. So, what's Janeki need to know for a highest good at this moment in time? What does Janeki need to know for a highest good at this moment in time? Andy. So, Janeki, you have got Archangel Gaziza. Create a solid spiritual foundation, be in service to the planet. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you is that you need to actually get that spiritual foundation, that solid base in place. Really get it there, because you have got so much work that you need to be doing, so much service to give to the world, that you've got to have that strong base. It's got to be solid, so it's not sort of like a little base here, a little base there, a little base there, a little knowledge here, a little knowledge there, a little there. You need to bring that all together to create a solid spiritual base, so that you can actually be strong enough to go out and be of service in the world, as that is what you are supposed to be doing. So I hope that makes sense, and I'll pass you over to Graham.
Thank you, Ray. Hey, Janiki, I do apologise. I'm just trying to work out what avenue you're walking down, because at the moment I'm just spinning. I just feel like I'm on a roundabout. I'm right in the middle, and everything's whizzing around me. Where do I need to go to? You don't need to go anywhere. You're already there. You see, you're born with gifts. Every single one of us is born with gifts, psychic, maybe, and or mediumship. The realization, I call it self-enlightenment. When you self-enlighten yourself, you think, that I was worried about all this time, and I already had it within me. You're born with those gifts. And I love Stonehenge. I've been there many times when I was over in England. And I used to talk to the Druid guys. That's how long ago it is, when we used to have open door. And when you allow the connection to the spirit within you that makes you who you are, to spirit around you, which is trying to guide you, you can talk in tongue. You can say things without consciously thinking about them. But as soon as you think, that connection is broken. Put a name up again. I was going to say this. Janiki, my apologies. I always say Yeah. Wear the gear that you are comfortable in when you're working with spirit. And the plainer, the better, but more vibrant. I hope that makes sense. But don't forget your footwear. Have natural fiber footwear. I think that's also part of the problem. You're not grounding yourself. You're not earthing yourself as much as you used to because you're so busy. And I'm stumbling over my words because Spirit say, just keep speaking, just keep doing, just keep rolling. Also learn about saging. Cleanse yourself, your space, your work, because you're more empathic than you realize and you take on a lot more that you don't need to be. Just sever the link, say, no, all I want is light leaving me to shine, to block all the negativity. Because everybody's got that white light inside them. But when you think, it forms onion layers over your white light and hides your white light. And people are drawn to that power that is within you. And they want to drain it. So start saging yourself, break the negativity around you, and enjoy life and wear all those vibrant colours. I'll leave that. Love and blessing. Thank you.
Wonderful. And Harley, if you would like a reading, please do ask that you'd like a reading, so we have your permission for that. Who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so we have wandering down. There we go. I'll let you go first, Graham. We have Patricia. We have Trish.
Hey, Trish! I love the hat. I've got a similar one, but it's like an Australian floppy. Why aren't you making things anymore? I feel a lot of activity with your fingers to create, to make. And I'm not on about writing. I'm on about literally either knitting or Sandy does. She etches, burn things onto boxes, displays, motifs and stuff. It's like, oh, there's so many avenues that you are going down. Okay, I've got them to back off a little bit because Spirit is a little bit overpowering today. Tricia, your grandmother from your grandfather's side is saying you will never make custard the same way. You will never make porridge the same way. But you'll make food the same as we did. You have your own unique way of doing things. And the more you, I'm not singing it, the more you let it go, the better it'll be and it'll taste better. Because the more you've been thinking, it's blocking that sensation of like a nectar in your essence. And it's a beautiful nectar, but when you hold it in, there's something I need to get rid of. It's called words. It's called speak. Have the connection, share. And your food is equal to your grandparents'. It's just the way you serve it. I'll leave that with a little blessing. And Ray?
You were very poetic then. It sounded really nice.
What?
You were really poetic. It sounded really, really nice. The nectar. It was lovely.
Oh, I'll have to look at that and then because I don't know what it said.
It was very nice. So Trish, you have got Archangel Bokpi, it is time to fly. Listen to your intuition. Okay, so the angels are saying to you, let your intuition guide you. There is so much that you can and should be doing, that you need to actually start flying, start really getting out there more than you're actually doing at the moment, and really tap into your intuition a lot more than you're actually doing, because you will find that is going to help you so much. And look out for birds that are going to come along. They're actually going to help you connect with that intuition. I don't know how or why, but just be aware of birds coming in, because they will help with your intuition, so that you can actually spread your wings and fly, spread your wings and soar. So go ahead and do that now. I hope that makes sense to you. And who do we have next, Lucy?
Who was that one that sang Blackbird Fly Away?
Blackbird Fly Away? Oh, I don't know.
Blackbird Fly Away. Oh, that comes into mind, the blackbird.
Okay.
Saying.
So Trish, Google Blackbird.
The song.
The song.
Yeah. Fly Away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh, okay. And Harley has said, Graham, another talent coming from you. See, that was the poetic thing that you said about Nectar.
Well, I actually do write poetry.
He does, yes. So, sorry, Susie, who did we have next? Okay, so we have Seashell, who would like a reading. I'll let you go first, Graham. We can't guarantee that we'll answer about a particular question. It's whatever information comes through. But I love that, Seashell.
Right. Let's see, Seashell. Oh. I love how you play with those words, Seashell. Can you put up the message again for me?
Yep, I can. Just let me go back to that.
There you go.
There we go, Seashell.
I'd love to receive messages about when and if I should be looking for a new job. Well, think about this, Seashell. Why would you put that up unless you already know that you need to change to go for a new job? People forget that they have intuition. And if you've got to go outside to ask somebody a question that your intuition is already stating, then listen to it. It means time is now, not tomorrow, now. Because, I'm trying. It's called procrastination. I'm not telling you off. It's just I'm piecing together something that Spirit's saying about the seashell as well. We were fortunate enough many years ago to go to a beach in Florida. And we looked down and we were asking for a sign. And we found a shell with the letter S etched in the top of it. Came in from the ocean. It wasn't on the beach. It came in onto the beach. You see, when you ask from your heart, it'll always be answered. You have got all the information you need. You've got the talent. You've got the experience. Change and be yourself. Not change and be what everybody wants you to be. That's a facade. You know you need to change your job. You know you need to progress. Stop worrying about the material aspects as much as you do. Yeah, we all need wages to come in, even us when we retire. But I always worked with happiness. If I wasn't happy, I left. It didn't matter about the money side of it. I always found a job that paid equal or better. Because the experience you learn from your past makes it better for the future. And if you want a better job, start trusting yourself. And the cards will put cross the T's and dot the I's. Here we go, Ray. Thanks for coming in.
Okay, so Seashell, you have got Archangel Guest Caesar. Create a solid spiritual foundation, be of service on the planet, to the planet. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you is that you need to create a solid base. Okay, you need to know what you're doing, where you're going. You need to actually consolidate all your talents, your gifts, everything you've done, and you need to consolidate to make a solid base from there, because you have got a job to do. You are supposed to be here to be of service to the world, to the planet, in whichever form that may take. So look towards creating that solid spiritual foundation, whether that is through mediumship or cards or healing or therapy or waitressing or mechanics or anything that requires you to be of service to the planet, is what you should be doing now. But you've got to create that solid foundation, that solid spiritual foundation to do that. And if you look at everything you've done in the past, that will give you a clue as to where you should be going, what you should be doing, and you can use that to consolidate and get that solid base, so that you can actually go out and be of service to the world as that is what you are supposed, your calling in this lifetime. So I hope that makes sense to you. So who do we have next, Susie? Although I think I saw a message from Trish that said the song.
Two little dicky birds.
Birds.
That's not the one I was thinking of. It's an older one.
No, that's not the one Graham was thinking of.
Yeah. I'll find out.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yep, Seashell says, thank you so much. It's good talking with me. So impactful. Glad you both. Oh, you're welcome, Seashell. Thank you for letting us know. And Kelly, if you'd like a reading, please do ask for reading. Sorry, Susie, who did we say with next? Ah, excellent. Okay, so we have Harley would like a reading. Most certainly you can. I will go first. So what does Harley need to know for a highest good at this moment in time? Okay. Oh, so you got two cards come out, Harley. You have got Archangel Azrael. It's time to let go, prepare for change. And you've also got Archangel Premilech. Be conscientious, cooperate with others for the highest good. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you is that you now need to be prepared to let go of your doubts, your beliefs, your knowings, your understandings. Oh, we can, and we've got a song playing in the background. So yeah, so let go now and be prepared to let go, because changes are coming in for you, and you've got to be there to actually welcome them. So be conscientious of what these changes are that are coming in, and you'll find that there'll actually be people that will be coming in to help you with that, which will be for the highest good of you and everyone involved. So be open and aware to these people that are going to start coming in for this change that is going to take place, but be prepared for it, because it will happen. If you want it to happen in love and grace, then you have to be prepared to release and let go of everything that's no longer of service to you, and be conscientious when you're releasing that stuff, letting go of that stuff, so that that new energy can come in, so that you can actually work with others to bring joy and light to the world. And on that note, I'll pass you over to Graham.
No problem. I had my volume off because I was trying to get the right song.
No, we heard it.
You did?
Yes.
I didn't hear it because I had it off because I was listening off the phone.
No, we could hear it. The volume was there. We could hear it.
Oh, my apologies. I thought I muted my thing off, but evidently I didn't. Right, Harley. Okay, Harley. The time for sitting on your posterior is done. I'm not going to do that. No, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. The start of your journey has just begun. To listen to those voices within will never be drowned out by external din. Living now for the future to be is what makes you very happy. Spirit wants you to realize that your gifts in narration, orientation, and words matter in the way you say them. When you shut your eyes, stop thinking, and speak from your heart. Harley, you've been coming to the group for quite a while, and you know that we try and show you the door, but I'm taking the door away, I'm taking the windows away, I'm taking the wall away, I'm taking the floor away, I'm taking everything away from you. You stand in energy. That energy is limitless, and so are you, because you are in it and of it. Step forward in your heart and speak your truth. Thank you. Okay, I apologize. What did I say?
You are definitely a poet.
Oh, okay. I don't normally step back that far. I'm shaking now.
Okay. But whilst you're grounding and coming back, brilliant, Harley. So Harley obviously watched my show with Alexandra Wenman on Monday. So well done on taking note of the water rituals we suggested. Do you bless your water, Graham, before you drink it?
I always do.
There
On the
you
table
go.
before I start.
Beautiful. And yeah, brilliant. I'm glad that made sense to you, Harley. So who have we got next, Susie? Okay, we have got Fresh. Are you ready to go, Graham?
Yeah, pressure's on the side again. Hey, Presh, welcome. Right, I am getting grounded a lot better. I've got my feet down. You can be on any list you like, Presh. But we're even going to do a reading for you. I've got it on me today. Presh. Do you understand about I can't hear you properly, Presh? I'm thinking what you're saying is one thing, but you're meaning something else. I've actually found out I'm going deaf. It's called age. But for you, because the way you've got your mind set on certain things, you forget to listen and you need to start listening a little bit more automatically. Also, pressure. I'm just getting a headache that shows you're not. When did you last have your eyes checked? I'm not saying you've got anything wrong, but you may need to wear glasses. When I was in the forces, had trouble living below decks on warships, and then came out in Gibraltar after 3 months below deck. And I stepped out midday sun in Gibraltar wearing navy whites for a parade, opened the hatch door, stepped out, my eyes went bing, fluid. So I always have to wear sunglasses before I leave a building. So I think that's what you may have problem with, glare. The sun hits you more often than not, preferably rather than directly, and that activates the tear ducts, which, if you're not aware of, can cause headaches and sinus issues. So wearing sunglasses may help you a lot more. When was the last time you grounded yourself, Fresh? Yeah, but do you put them on before you go out, sunglasses? And if you put them on before you go out of the building, it protects you from the glare. And please get your eyes checked. As I say, I'm not a doctor or diagnose anything. It's just that you need to upgrade your glasses. Also, you're having hearing issues. That's probably because of the sinus and drainage. Yeah, I can't either. I try not to drive at night, but I've got red glasses or yellow anti-glare glasses if I need to travel at night. Sensitivity of light is a good thing, but it can cause detrimental health issues. So get good glasses. And I'll leave it and pass you over.
Okay, so Presh, you got 2 cards. You got Archangel Gazuza, create a solid spiritual foundation, be in service to the planet. And you also got Archangel Jophiel, act with wisdom, use information for the highest good. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you at this moment is that the information that you're gaining, that you're getting from this spiritual information that you're getting from this foundation, you need to be using it with wisdom and grace. You need to actually start using it as that solid base for you to help you move forward so that you can be of service to Earth. And when that information comes in and you accumulate it and you create that solid foundation with it, you use it with wisdom to help the planet, to help Earth, for the highest good of all involved. So, you know, take that time to close your eyes, to actually be in the present, in the here and now, so that you've got that foundation to use that wisdom, that information that is coming to you, so that you can be of service to the world. So yeah, that's all they're saying. So I hope that makes sense to you, Presh.
I'm sorry, mine was all more psychic rather than spiritual today. But
Sorry?
mine was more psychic work.
Yeah, mine's very very spiritual today. Harley says, very grateful for you, Rain Graham. I do listen. I learn a lot from you both. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Harley. Ray does readings and guidance. She's patient, talented, insightful. Highly recommend. Thank you for that. And Presh has been feeling so drained.
Yeah, it'll do it every time.
Yeah, it will do. So who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so we have Kelly is next. Yeah, my cat went out the door if you heard her meowing earlier.
Oh, and my cat just started meowing as well.
I know, it's like, really? So Kelly, I'm going to let you go first, Graham.
I take it you know Kelly.
I do.
Ah.
So do you. Well, we've done meetings for her before here.
Right. Oh. Kelly. Blimey. You came in the room today with a lot of questions and you want definitive answers. I don't know if I can answer them. I know you enjoy the energy. I know you enjoy the room, but there's a lot of stuff pressing on the back of your mind. I won't be able to answer all of them, but I'll do it broadly. Write down what you feel. Face what it is you feel and find out what is more important to you. List them in the way you feel. Either just write them out and then number them the way you feel that the priorities are. Because the simple fact, you have to experience what you're going through. It's not necessarily your fault or anything like that. It's just a simple fact, spirit having a human experience and you're experiencing things. And the whole point of living on this earth is to do better from your past. And also from your past, all those ancestors, the DNA that we all carry from the people before us, they have limitations that they can no longer experience once they pass into the next realm. So we of Earth that are on this earth carry their burden as well as our own. So you've got to prioritize what makes you happier. What is the happiest thing that you like to do? And do it. And say to the past, I'm doing my best. But you've got to be honest saying it. You can't just, oh yeah, I'm doing my best. Yeah, no problem. No, we'll sort it out later. No. Do your best now for yourself so your present is better for the future. Because you've listened to the past and you said, it's gone. It's behind me. I want to absolve all those people that came before me. I want them to know I'm doing the best for them as well as for me. Because I'm going to be the last one to carry all the stuff that they gave. I'm breaking that chain. You can break that chain by standing up and honouring yourself. And raise card will help you even more. Well, thank you for coming in. I hope that makes sense.
Well, Kelly, you have got Archangel Mariel, manifest for the highest good, work with pure love. Okay, isn't that a beautiful card? So what the angels are saying to you, Kelly, is that you need to actually go within and you need to find that pure unconditional love that is there in your heart. And you need to allow it to start coming out more now. You really need to be working from your heart center. It's time to come out of your head. You really now need to start working from your heart. And when you're working with your heart, you're going to manifest things a lot quicker than you are at the moment. So it really is doing as much as you can to come out of that headspace and go into your heart and that unconditional love for yourself, for others around you. And when you do that, you'll find that you're going to manifest so many things that are going to be the answers to your questions, but they're also going to be things that will not just help you, but will help others as well. So work in the unconditional love of your heart, because that is what you need to be doing now. So I hope that makes sense to you. So who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so whoops. Da, 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 da. Hi, Lisa. No, you're not too late to have a reading, so that's absolutely fine. So I'll go first with this one. So what does Lisa need to know for a highest good at this moment in time? Okay, you have got Archangel Fleyai. On animals, communicate with different species. Okay, so isn't that a beautiful card? So what the angels are saying to you is start communicating not just with animals, but also with galactic beings. You need to start widening your spiritual connections. Animals will help you, so do get out in nature, do listen to what the birds are saying, to what the animals are saying, but also listen to what the galactic beings want to say to you as well, because they've got messages that can be of service to the planet, can actually be of service to look and after and honor animals that we have here on Earth at the moment. So be open to that, because that is going to be absolutely amazing. That is going to bring lots of bright light and sunshine into your life and into the lives of animals and other species, other beings that want to communicate with us now and bring their wisdom to us. So yeah, embrace that, and I'll pass you over to Graham and see what he's got to say.
Thank you, Ray. Yes, we are all animals. It's just that we have put ourselves above others. The whole point of life is sharing. But you can't share if you hide yourself. And how long has Lisa been coming in this room?
Oh, a little while.
Just a little while. We always give her a gentle kick on the posterior, motivational. I am going to say this, dear Lisa. You have been sitting on this fence. What was her card again?
Her card was Archangel Fleyai, honor the animals.
Yeah, honor animals. But you've got to honor yourself first. Because when you're honest with yourself, animals have no fear of you. That's why children, when they go to these parks and they've got a big glass protection barrier from these wild animals, they come up to the children. It's not, oh, this is going to be breakfast. It's because that energy is so pure. We all have that pure energy within us. And the more you recognize yourself in a positive attitude from your heart, the better you become. Lisa, you have, as I say, sat on the fence long enough. I want to say, when are you going to start doing classes? Is Ray can help teach you. Even Andy can teach you. Eric can teach you. Everybody that comes in this room is teaching you a different facet of the gifts. Animals have no barriers. They will give unconditional love or they will just walk away. You choose, because your animal connection has been trying to get out for a long time, but you think it, and that blocks the heart. So get up there. What's your favourite saying, Ray?
Let it go, let it go.
I don't need to sing because Ray is better at it than me. So Lisa, please stop procrastinating start doing. Listen to yourself, let it go, and let the animals show you how truly to be. Because you're almost there. You're thinking it instead of doing it. Love and light. Thank you.
Okay, so who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so we have Lisa Tatton. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for the stars. I have no idea what it means when people send stars, but thank you for that. So do you want to go first, Graham?
Yes, please.
You're welcome.
Another neck ache that I'm getting, Lisa. I hope you understand what this neck ache is about. The reason why I'm slower today, my friends, is because spirit are so evident. I have to try and decipher what it is they're trying to show me and share with me to share with you. And it's very difficult with the energy that is in this room is so powerful. I have to go sit down. I've got to go to Lisa, not anybody else, to Lisa. Differentiate between what is right for me now is in part what you're supposed to be learning, Lisa. To set your intention, the heart, emotional stuff that you're doing, you almost got it. I know it hurts, but you've almost got it. It's like you, as we say, Wednesday's over the hump day of the week. It means that now it's all downhill, it's all plain sailing. You've literally, what's that? You've literally just got to coast down the hill. You just got to just go with the flow. That's not what it is. Lisa, grab your camera, take some pictures, and see what you're actually seeing black and white with the camera. Because you're looking at stuff, but you're so concentrated on things around you, you're missing what is it really in front of you. That's what it's all about. All this energy that's flowing through you, you're trying to pick this one, pick that one, pick this. No, just look what's straight in front of you and follow it. It's like a stream going down the valley. It doesn't have any control of where it's going other than it's got to get down to the ocean in whatever way it can. Sometimes it goes into the, what do you call, water table, and then it seeps in that way to the ocean. But if you follow the current, not stand in front of it, just for a while, you will find yourself. And when you find, hey, this feels great, I understand it, you can stop and get out of the stream and make a new stream yourself. It's very symbolic. You have the energy, you've got the abilities, but you've just been, but. Today's your day. It's Wednesday. It's halfway through the week. It's plain sailing all the way now. But trust yourself. And thank you.
Okay, so Lisa, your card is Archangel Jeremiah. Learn from your challenges, relax and trust. Okay, so the angels are backing up the spirits here, and they're saying to you, relax and trust that things are going as they are supposed to be going. We learn from our challenges. You know, and again, as I said before, we're in the eclipse season, so there's lots of challenges coming up. You know, this isn't a time to manifest. This is a time to literally trust, release, let go, and learn what it is that no longer serves you, that it's no longer there for you. Let those challenges that have appeared go, okay, what were those challenges? What have I learned from them? What can I learn from them? Okay, now it's time to let them go, and move forward. So trust the universe, just relax, know that everything is going as it should be. As soon as once you start learning from those challenges and not allowing them to be a big part of you, it's amazing how things just flow. So I hope that makes sense for you.
That was Lisa,
And
wasn't it?
yeah, oh, excellent. So Lisa says
Yeah, I was reading it.
she's going to start doing mediumship readings.
And the fact she's nervous is brilliant, because you know your energy is mixing up, and that's the time that you trust yourself, and it settles that energy. It's like standing on stage fright. You know you can do it, but when you get in front of everybody, you think, ah, but you do it anyway. That's the best way of doing it.
Yeah. And relax. Just remember, whoever's in front of you, they don't know you personally. And now we won't go to the old thing about imagine them in their underwear, because if you do mediumship readings, that really isn't going to be the best thing to actually focus on, because the spirit will probably come through and start telling you all about that. Oh, you're welcome, Lisa. Don't know where my brain went then. So who do we have?
Hey, happy birthday, your brain's working. Oh.
Right, so we've got Laura next. Hello. I'm gonna let you go first, Graham.
Another one of your friends again. How many friends have you got in here today?
I only know Laura from here.
Yeah. Well, welcome, Laura. We're in one of those fun moods again today. I still love the Union Jack. Laura. Oh, another one that's sitting on a chair going, shall I go this way? Shall I go that way? Shall I go this way? Shall I go that way? What's that, Karate Kid?
Oh, wax on, wipe off. Wax on, wipe off.
Drum. You see, we all have energy. Every single thing on this earth has energy. It's created by it. And we're lucky at the moment in this time of our lives to be material, which is why we came onto this earth, to experience things. And you're going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Why? Why do you need to go backwards and forwards? Just stand there. And what's in front of you is what's needed. You know, if you open your mouth, listening from your guts, you know what to do. I'm like teaching somebody that already knows it all right. Put a name up again for me.
Laura, where are you, Laura? There you are.
But the whole point of our room is to enlighten, to show, and also the positivity and the humor and the love and the empathy, the compassion. All these things are within each of us. But it's no good if you don't start using them. You've been just going, say, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. You know, you've got the abilities. You've been in the room enough to know that we know your energy is positive. We know that you have a lot of wonderful abilities within you. But your purpose on this life is to share who you truly are. And in doing so, you can help other people find themselves. It's not about to and fro. It's about maintaining a balance. The purpose of being alive is to learn and share, or learn and give. Because I can guarantee if you don't do your best now for yourself, when you go upstairs or whatever you want to call it, you probably come back again and say, right, I didn't do it last time, I'm going to do it this time. Stop procrastinating, start doing. You don't have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay? And I'll pass that over to Ray. Thanks for coming in, girl.
So, Laura, you have got Archangel Amethyst. Purify your life with love. Prepare for something better. Okay. So what the angels are saying to you is that there's something better that's coming into your life at the moment. You need to actually be in that state of unconditional love, of loving yourself and loving others, and being in that compassionate state for whatever it is coming in. That's going to be so much better than what you've got going on now. Whatever you create, whatever you want to do is going to be so much better than it has been. But you need to stand in that unconditional love. You need to open your heart. You need to put love and gratitude into every single thing that you do, that you experience, good or bad. You know, it's bad gratitude that it's been given to you as a lesson. Gratitude that something has worked out so wonderful for you. And when you're bringing in that gratitude and that love, things are going to be so much better. And this new wave, this new energy that's going to come in will be something that will be amazing, will be absolutely amazing for you. And definitely get yourself an amethyst if you don't have one already. And that will help you. And in fact, I want to say, get a piece of amethyst and put it on your third eye. That's really going to help you. So I hope that makes sense, Laura, to you. So who do we have next, Susie? We have no one next. So I do know that Harley has asked a question for Graham.
Yeah, I've got it up here already. Harley, the whole point about why we're here on the spiritual world is because of the connection from our linkage to the past. And they're always around you because they're actually part of who you are, the DNA connection. That's why when we have children, it's to take what we couldn't do and you hope they will do it. And for years, people have misunderstood that the ancestors or the past, or I'm just going to do what I want to do. But you forget that that link to the past is a part of who you are. You come from a long line of ancestors. Sandy evidently is so much more connected to royalty in England than she's lived in America all her life. And yet all the people she's connected to in her past are so similar to what she is today. So they're always around you, Harley. You don't have to call them. They're always there. But you have to recognize them and say, I did that for you and for myself to be better now. I hope that clarifies it a little bit. If you don't feel comfortable with them around you, just say no from your heart. Just say the words, no. I don't need you. I'm happy. Leave me alone. But you have to say it. You see, there is evil about, but there's also good and bad. It's a balance, yin and yang, positive and negative. And if it's negative, it means it's not right for you at that moment. If you want to make it evil, that's your choice. But if you want to make life positive, look at the negative and say, it's done. I've resolved it. I've let it go. I'm now living my life the best I can now. And what was that other one that she had for us? Where it was.
What's the difference between letting go and sitting on your butt?
Letting go is trusting your instincts, trusting who you are, your intuition, and doing something that feels positive. Sitting on your butt is letting everybody do it all for you. You're not getting anything done that's going to help you progress and become more enlightened within self. This is why we have illnesses and we have all this called disease, but it's diseasement of our energy. Our bodies have been affected. The energy isn't flowing through us, so it's a easement of our energy. So sitting on your butt can actually make you go numb, unhealthy. Let everything fly over your head. Oh, just forget it. It's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. But you're here to learn. You're here to share what you've learned. So that makes it easier. Sitting on your butt means you're not changing anything in your life. Okay? That helps.
Oh, I did like Andy's answer to that.
Pardon? What was that piece?
Well, Andy's answer to that question of Parley's was the difference is curry.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a guy called Terry Pratchett who writes Sir Terry Pratchett. And one of his main characters is Death. And all Death wants to do is go out, have a bevy, and have curry. But it just goes straight through him.
Yeah, we do like Sir Terry Pratchett. Lisa actually says to our earlier thing, thank you guys, onwards, upwards. I have been very directed to trees and plants recently. Again, different types of species to connect and communicate with.
Yeah.
And I'm certainly out there, and I know Lisa is actually stepped forward and is now doing classes and stuff. So she's actually starting to do that. In fact, she has just completed her Angelic Reiki Master Teacher with me, so she can now teach Reiki.
Way to go!
So over in Ireland, if anyone who watches tuning in from Ireland, if you want to learn Angelic Reiki, Lisa's now can teach you, and she's been trained by me.
Well, I can't say she can't get in a paddy anymore if she's living in Ireland.
No, you can't.
I won't say that. No, I won't say that.
No.
But if anybody wants to get hold of us, either of us, we've got our emails up there. You can message us, either on Facebook Messenger or whatever, or send us emails, because we're here for you. Ray helps me a lot. She actually keeps me calm and collected sometimes. But but I love this show because it's helping people, and it makes our life more worthwhile, I think, helping people the way we do. Nice one.
Does. And with that in mind, I've already put it in there once today. I'm putting it back in there again. This Saturday, at 7 p.m. UK time, I am going to be doing a online Harness the Power of the Autumn Equinox and Unlock Your Spiritual Potential. So it's a little bit different to what I normally do, where you will be looking at the gifts and talents. So there'll be guided meditations for you to help find your purpose, release past stuff, as is the autumn equinox, which is the balance of release and renewal. And obviously with the eclipses going on, again, that's just releasing stuff as well. There'll be a live card reading for whoever joins us live. Well, one person will get a card reading, because I'll actually show you how to do a card reading as well. So it's kind of like a masterclass, but with the autumn equinox thrown in as well. So do check that out if you want to. And I take it we don't have anyone else asking for a reading, Susie? Nope, no one at all. Well, right, we've got 10 minutes left. What should we do?
Well, I'm going to be in Sarasota with Sandy this weekend. We are camping in our truck in a state park, and I'll be doing readings, and Sandy will be selling a whole lot of bracelets and stuff. And since Port St. Lucie last month, Andy kind of gave me a message. And ever since then, I've found it very difficult to bring my energy down. I don't want to be honest, but I have to communicate with people on the material aspects of this life. And it's difficult to say what I really feel to a lot of people. A gentleman bought a trailer off us today. We've been having it on Marketplace for a long time, and Sally said, "I'll stick it back on again." So I stuck it back on. 2 hours later, somebody said, "I'll buy it," and they've gone off. But I gave them a reading. You see, every time we open our minds and our hearts together, listen to our intuition. This is why we do this room, is because we listen to our intuition. We're guided to open our mouths and speak the truth of how we perceive it. Whether somebody said, no, that's wrong, that's wrong. You can't change the truth of what you feel. You can ignore it. And this is why so many people are stuck, because they're not being honest with themselves. Angels and spirits is a balance. You're all angels. You can be good ones, or you can be bad ones. Or you can be spirit and ephemeral and not even connect with us. You choose. This room is about choosing to be positive and uplift people, and not be afraid of spirit, not be afraid of the angels, not be afraid of yourselves. Because if you're afraid of yourself, then you're lying. It's as simple as that. You can't be afraid of yourself. You're afraid of what somebody thinks of you, what they say to you, what they do to you. But the real you is limitless. It's impossible to hold you down if you trust yourself. And I'll stop for a minute now.
Yeah, perfectly. And Harley says, have you ever been to Sedona, Graham? I know I haven't. That is one place I am
Not
so
yet.
desperate to go to.
Not yet. When we retired, we've got plans to travel, which is why we had the trailer, but the trailer got zapped in Sarasota a couple of years ago. And I don't know anything electrical to repair it. So I took everything out of the trailer. You'll have to look on my Facebook. I've got some pictures to put up. We've made a trailer so we can live in it on the campsites, because American campsites have power, showers, and bathrooms. Very cheap. I'm a resident and I'm retired, so it's a lot cheaper for us. But traveling today, you've got to think about gas and food, just to live there for whatever time you want to be there. I don't want to go westward because I suffer from plate teutonics. I feel the energy and it gives me migraines. So I've got to be careful how far west I go. I'm not going anywhere near Yellowstone, because that is just ready to blow, same as the West Coast is. But not yet. We are going to the Diamond Crater. We're going to Sedona. We're going to Arizona. We're going to be traveling. That's what retirement's about, isn't it? Anyway.
Yeah, it totally is. But yes, no, Sedona and Mount Shasta are definitely on my list, as and when I get the chance to come back over to America.
And if you want to pop down and visit,
what, down in Florida? That's a little bit of a way from where they are. Yeah, Susie says on the map it's only a little teeny weeny way.
Yeah, wave as you fly over Florida. Yeah. Yeah.
If I win the lottery, I will.
When you win the lottery,
when I win the lottery, and I win a lot of money in the lottery, not only will I be buying my retreat, but I'll also, before I open up my retreat, be coming over to visit Graham in Florida, Sedona, and Mount Shasta.
We've got a spare room upstairs.
Perfect. That's sorted.
We got rid of the pool, I'm afraid.
I think I'll survive.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think that's enough for tonight. We've finished 5 minutes early. As nobody else wants to come and say hello or ask for a reading from us. It's been brilliant having you all on. As always, everybody who comes along and asks for a reading, you bring your energy into the space, and it's always such a beautiful energy. You know, and it really is nice for both Graham, myself, and Susie. And obviously, take notice of those cards that came out. You know, it kept repeating, coming out today. You know, that is part of the collective consciousness. We can now resolve the conflicts that are going on. We just have to be ready to step out there with love and light and create that solid foundation to bring that spiritual energy into the here and now, and to actually trust and let go and go with the flow. Anything you want to end with, Graham?
I'm just trying to think about when we're going to do the next show.
Oh, yes, we haven't decided on a date, have we?
The 18th, I think.
Let's have a look.
With Susie, we'll confirm it with Susie as well.
What day are you thinking of?
18th, Wednesday.
No, the October isn't. What day? Where are you looking?
I don't know. Probably
It's the 18th today.
October 16th. Misread it.
No, I'm auditioning that night, so I can't do Wednesday the 16th. What about Tuesday the 15th?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Put that in, ANS.
Okay. So anyone who's still with us, Tuesday the 15th of October, we will be live again. And Harley says, thank you for moderating, Susie.
Oh, she's brilliant, Susie. She puts up with a lot.
Yep. And then says, thank you for tonight. Yep. Thank you, Andy.
Oh, I love how he spelt that.
Yeah.
I love picking on him.
Enettery. And of course, apparently, 18th is the Friday, and that's his birthday. So we all now know that Andy's birthday is on Friday, the 18th of October.
Yeah, it's almost an equinox.
Yeah. Susie says, Andy, you're going to be 22, so you're actually not going to be 21 anymore. That means you're going to be a year older than Graham.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I've stayed as 21 and a bit. A couple of years. Yeah. Happy birthday on Friday, because I'll be travelling to Sarasota with Sandy, and I won't be free until Monday.
No, that's Friday the 18th of October is his birthday.
He says he's 21 then, so he's 20 at the moment.
No, because he said he was 21 earlier, didn't he?
I'm 21, he says. He just said I'm 21. Ah.
Yeah. See, Andy's doing you, Graham. He's saying he's still 21.
No, he's definitely 20.
Okay. On that note, again, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you all on the 15th of October if you want to join us then.
And
Take care.
Don't forget to share, like, and comment.
Yes, please do. And if you join me Saturday, it'll be lovely to see you there. And if you're in Florida and you get to see Graham, that'll be absolutely wonderful as well. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye.